Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of the remaining set of bonus episodes, confusingly because there's 5, but they're all kind of the similar thing. We're going to be going through each of the 5 levels of challenge mode. Our goal for these is simply to raise as many Pikmin as we can during one day, and it's on a modified version of each level. I can demonstrate best by launching straight into the impact site. First thing you'll notice, the music be all fast, and the level be strangely dark. And basically, yeah, each level... I was going to say something very confusing here. Each level differs in how it's different. So this level, for example, has a lot more... Basically, some levels are harder and some are easier, and some have more enemies and some have fewer. I think this has no enemies other than perhaps a single bread bug, who's wandering around. There he is. And I want to try and... Where's his hole at? If I can get the reds on him, then hopefully they can take that back, which will out-pull him, and we'll nearly have him dead. Come on. Oh, I'm holding 8, damn it. Oh. I must say, so it's currently the 5th of January. I've got a very short window in which to record this, as in an afternoon, before I end up heading off to Egypt for a week next week. And I've only just come back from Ireland and also my parents over Christmas, and everyone apparently. So it's been quite hectic, and I haven't played Pikmin in quite a while, and I've got a very short period of time, as I say, in which to get this recorded. That's going to go to the yellow onion, which is good, so that'll kill the bread bug, which gets him out of my way, and also that means his corpse can be harvested, which is good. Basically, this is all just about... I was going to say something stupid, like, oh, this is about building up Pikmin numbers. It is about building up Pikmin numbers. So he's dropped quite a lot of stuff as the old bread bug. On this level, which colour is which doesn't really matter, as in, like, on some of the levels, it's like... It might be, as there might be fire traps up ahead, so it'll be advantage to build up red numbers specifically or something like that, but this level doesn't really matter one way or the other. The crucial thing with this is just be smart when it comes to... Oh, because I've not played this for a while, and I've also not recorded for a while. Where are you going? Fool. Be smart when it comes to colours of token things. You want to definitely match the right colour, otherwise you're just not get, like you get twice as many Pikmin from matching the colour correctly. So do make sure you do that. Right, these blues over here. I definitely selected blues there, and there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and there's another yellow 5 up there, which I can get with these guys. There's a lot of specific counting you have to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, and. Yeah, so basically you do need to leave yourself time to pluck, but you don't need to pluck Pikmin for them to count. So Pikmin in the onion do count. So currently we've got 34 in total, which is 34 everywhere, and we don't need to have plucked them in order for them to count for the score at the end. So basically once you hit 100 on the field, unless you want to rear up specific numbers of specific colours, don't really bother plucking any more than you strictly have to, because it's not like you have to get them all out or anything. Right, let's put the blues on this one. You can kind of see I'm prioritising some of the bigger ones, like the 5s, whatnot. Right. So, let's see if they can be clever here. They can't. Right, okay, I'm going to have to do it myself then. Oh, they nearly got incinerated. There's a 1 up there, but it's kind of not really worth it. Oh, there's a 10 up there, though. That is worth it. As an up to the right there. So, I'll leave them in charge of that. I guess I can get some of these yellows up to here. I kind of want to spend roughly... Go on. There we go. I want to spend roughly half the day in this kind of initial area, and then the other half of the day in the next area, kind of like the bits where the Mamuta and Gulix were last episode, because that's where a lot of the expensive stuff potentially is. Once I've got 10 of each colour on me, then we can go up there and grab those ones quickly, which will be pretty soon. Actually, if we wait for everyone to bring everything back and then pluck everyone here, that should give us a decent enough numbers to launch them all up there. 56. What was my record on this? My record was 150 something, I think. A lot of this is about prioritising. Well, see, it's a bit of a trade-off. Like, to some extent, it's about prioritising the big numbers in the smaller numbers in the early game, just to kind of build up to literally the minimum you require in order to. Oh, have you started suckling? Okay, well, this is a good chance I need to try and flower up some of them. Flowering can just be a little, like, obviously it doesn't really add anything on this, but it can be useful just to make them a little bit more mobile. Right, let's try and get some of these onto that. Right. Now, how do I get these guys up there? Is it literally chuck them? Yep. Oh, let's do that then. I could be a little bit more careful with this, but I'm not going to be. As in, I could be, like, throwing up precisely 10 of each one, but no. We're nearly halfway through the day now, so it's not bad, 61. As I kind of did this with everyone just to... Well, he's taking that back, but oh well. Yeah, I kind of did this with each level, just to have something roughly to compare myself against. Red now. And yellow. Wow, I'm not very good at estimating 10, am I? Apparently. Right, let's do that. And those two. There we go, that should get everyone moving. Brilliant. Right, I'll come back and deal with those later. For now, what do I need to move out this other way? Just 10? That's fine. Then hopefully you can go get that red 20. That'll be nice to have. So, reds. There won't be any reds in there. Of course there won't. Need to wait for them to bring back here. I think there's also an iridescent flint beetle around here somewhere. Oh, did we not actually finish pushing that in place yet? Cool. Right. I should have noticed, I mentioned this anyway, but in case you weren't sure, yeah, there are no enemies on this version of the impact site at all, other than, as in nothing can hurt you. There's a bread bug and that's about it. Right, how many is that? 20 of them? 17. So if we pluck a couple of these. Come on! Jump, jump, jump! Push! Grow faster! There we go. Right, 1, 2, and 3 should be enough, and then we can set them. They won't be the fastest pulling that 20 back, because they'll be pretty much just encumbered enough on it. But it will be a very useful boon to have in the end. Alright, you lads will get on that. Ow, balls. Oh yeah, don't die in these, by the way, otherwise you'll instantly end. Because you'll notice, your ship isn't on this one. So if you are damaged, tough titties. Oh right, there's a yellow 20 up there, so that's going to be my next goal. So if I split these guys up, obviously here, especially because there's no enemies, you don't have to worry about stranding Pikmin. But yes, Pikmin anywhere on the map are sufficient to count for your total. Therefore, we don't have to bother like gathering all Pikmin together at the end. They'll all just happily be there. This is probably actually easier than trying to navigate these guys up there. Throw about half of them up and then just have the rest wander after me. Have they got stuck? Fucking hell. Well, that's ridiculous. Right, I'm going to free this and get this moving down. Then once that's on the way, I'll free the stupid 20 here. It's stuck on a pellet posy. Oh, that's bloody annoying. Right. Can I punch the pellet posy out the way? There we go. Right. That's something at least. I'm going to grab a few more yellows and use them with bomb rocks. Because I want to open up the area to the pearly clamps next. Where are they all going? Could they not? There we go. Yeah, because I think there's a few useful things in that clamp area, and I think that will be a more useful use of the remainder of my time than trying to gather loads of like wands or things that aren't really worth that much. Right, let's chuck these guys up here. Yeah, there's all these various wands, but that's not the best. That's probably enough. Yep, it actually is enough. Cool. Don't throw that. Right. So there's blue 20 up here. That should be my final priority, is getting that out and back. Oh, and perfect. I don't actually need anything to do that. So, I gathered all of these for no reason, whereas I need 20 blues. So, that's 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect, that'll do. That'll do, guys. And then it will just be the case of harvesting odd ones around the place. Let's throw all the leaves up there. Because then, much harder to navigate up a slope because they're stupid. Whoop, there we go. Right. 20, perfectly. Yes, brilliant. Slide them on there. Come on, guys. Faster. Mush. Up. Here. Really? There we go. Right. Oh, that yellow 5 would be a real bugger to get to. I've got to kind of free that with yellows. That's free that with blues even. Right. I remember seeing there was a little bit of... There's some red and some blue around here that haven't yet been claimed. So let's see how that goes. Are they up here? Yeah. Ah, no. I'm trying to throw things, not pick up a yellow. And then... How did they end up on the wrong ones? Well, as long as that goes to the blues, I'll be happy enough. Right, then there's yellows up to the corner there. I really thought that guy for a moment had thrown a bomb rock at the... pellet posy, which would have been hilarious. This is at least a useful thing you can do. You can just take a group of them into some pellet posies and just dismiss them, and what happens, happens. Right, let's bring these guys up here and put them on this. I'm kind of now not, just because at the end of the day I'm not really paying much attention to colours of things. I'm really just grabbing whatever I can. Yep, not much time left, so let's just slap everyone on some pellets, and hopefully we can bring some random shit back, really. There are some reds here, sure, why not? Oh, come on! Right, I'm not even going to get that to the right onion, so I'm just going to have to put them on, and hopefully it'll go somewhere! How did I accidentally whistle him off or something? Come on, guys. I can get a good score if we get these to the fucking blue onion in time. Oh, it'll be close. But then again, I don't have to worry about, like, whistling anyone in or anything, so that should hopefully make it back. I'm really worried about that bomb guy that's going to do something stupid. Come on! That was very loud. I apologise. Yes, that should be all good. Well, actually... Come on. Go quickly enough to count. Come on. Yes, there we go. Oh, of course, because it didn't have to do the animation, because I went straight into the end. Okay, 179. That's better than my score last time, actually. And it does a really weird ending where it just shows a random shot of it. Or did I skip through something by pressing B by accident? Who knows? Look at that. That's pretty good, and I think it does a graph as well. We're actually pretty even between the three colours there. Well, because that was a very symmetrical level, as in you get like a 10, a 20, and two 5s for each colour, so that's pretty good, 158. So I think the main difference there that I didn't get last time was I didn't get the blue 20. So there we have that. So that's the impact site. Next episode, we'll be doing the Forest of Hope, and the Forest of Hope's one is very different because it's very, very dangerous. But it's a good fun one. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.